most important time in my life when I found and really felt the pull towards God and towards something more in my life was probably about a year ago or so. I had been dating Christy for a while. Things have been kind of going not so well for me. I was having difficulties with my job, kind of feeling a little difference in the kind of people I normally hung out with, so I kind of was having some issues and differences with the friends I was hanging out with at the time. Then, at that time is when I met Christy, and Christy and I started dating. For spending time with Christy's family, I'd really that was the first real good example I had seen of how church and religion can really affect someone's, personal life and their family and pretty much all aspects of their life. So that was kind of a model for me, and then the more time I spent with Christy's family, we just I wanted that. 6 months ago, I think, Don and I were helping Christy move out of her condo, and we were having lunch one day, and we started discussing kind of just lightly on the topic of faith and religion, and Don asked me had I ever been saved before, and I hadn't at the time, and he asked me would I like to be saved, and for me the thought, it was something I definitely wanted to do, but it was something that I felt that I wasn't ready for, and that at that point in time in my life that maybe I wasn't able to be a good Christian. Don kind of explained to me that it's not that there's really not a perfect time to do that. It's if you feel it in your heart and it's something that you feel that you want to do, it's just best just to go ahead and do it. And so that's what I did, and right there after lunch we went out to my car, and I got saved. I dedicated my life to God, and pretty much since then things have just been, I can't even believe how much my life has changed. Since then I've been married. I have a beautiful baby girl on the way. I've gotten a new job. I've got pretty much got a new family in Don and Annette, Christy's family, and everything has been very, very good to me. And since then I just have this, since I took the step and I got saved and I've been kind of dedicating my life to God, I just feel this kind of inner peace that I've never felt before. I feel very hopeful for the future instead of worried about it. And it's really made a big difference in my life. I'm happy to share this with all of you. It's something that has really changed me, and I'm hoping that if there's anybody out there that's thinking about dedicating their life to God or a little bit iffy about it, my advice is to completely just go ahead and go with it, because you can never go wrong with God. And today is my birthday. Brought something my way and basically asked if I'd like to be baptized again, as an adult since I've been saved. And I said absolutely. I think it'd be a great thing, and I'm here today to do that.
The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine, will be forever mine. You are forever